great thing. Shout my partner up, I'm glad he on the same thing. Bills is going up, but I know how to maintain. Had to cut them off, but I ain't got to say name. Hey, plans of being the boss and I ain't gang bang. Some of my brothers did, but we be on the same thing. Solid sense of clear respect is just the main thing. If I said it, I'm gon' do it. I ain't changed. Hey, I'm from the west side.
And hello, everyone. I know you all can't see me every second because there's something that happened. But hello and welcome to the I Am Courtney Chandler podcast, where we discover ourselves, we embrace it, and we unlock the potential within. Of course, I am your host, Courtney Chandler, and thank you so much for joining whatever day, month. There it is, right there. Perfect. So sorry about that. Thank you all so much for joining whatever day, month, year. Whenever you're taking a chance to listen and watch this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and I thank you so much. Thank you so much. I got to get myself together because that threw me off. But I'm back, and that's all that matters. You know what we do? This podcast, we discover ourselves, we embrace it, and we unlock the potential within. Happy holidays to everyone that is celebrating Christmas and New Year's and any other festive holidays that's coming up. And this week is a very special edition of the I Am Courtney Chandler podcast. And we're going to get in there in just a second. But you know how we start the show. We always start off with shine a light. And we shine a light on people or a group of people who are doing great things in our community and our world to make it better. And this week, I wanted to shine a light on the newly elected mayor of Los Angeles. She is the first Black mayor of Los Angeles, California. She is Miss Karen Bass. Well, I should say Mayor Karen Bass. And she was she's an American politician, social worker, and former physician assistant who is serving as the 43rd mayor of Los Angeles. And before that, she was a member of the Democratic Party. Bass was a U.S. House Representative from 2011 to 2022, representing California's 33rd Congressional District, and from 2011 to 2013. And also, she was California's 37th Congressional District. She was a part of California's 37th Congressional District from 2013 to 2022. And she also served in the California State Assembly from 2004 to 2010. So we want to just congratulate Mayor Karen Bass on her ascension to now being the mayor of Los Angeles, California. I heard this story a few days ago, and I looked. I was like, man, that'd be good to shine a light because that's huge. The first female Black mayor of the city of Los Angeles, which we know Los Angeles is huge. So that is a huge accomplishment. Congrats to you, Miss Bass. Give her applause, everybody. Clap it up. And this week, we're shining a light on you. All right. So let's get into it. You know what I talked about earlier. This week is a very special episode. And with it being a very special episode, I brought some very special people along with me. They're not just people to me, but they are family because I spend most of the day and the week with these people. They are my coworkers, but I call them my family away from home. And we really are a family away from home. And no other, I did a little thing for them. And there it is right there. So let me introduce you all to two of my family members here. All right. So we have Miss Kristen McIntosh. She is our traffic anchor for CBS 42 News. She just came onto the scene and she's awesome. She's just like family. And then we have my bro, Mr. David Nussbaum. He is our meteorologist for the CBS 42 Morning News. And again, he's family, like a big bro to me. So without further ado, you know why we here. So we gonna go ahead and bring him on. And there's Dave and there's Kristen. What's going on, you all? Thank y'all for coming on to the I Am Courtney Chandler podcast. How y'all doing?
Hey there.
We're good. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So I said that this is a family show. We're all family here. So we're getting in the holiday season, and what better way to get in the holiday season than to listen to the I Am Courtney Chandler podcast or watch? Oh, I forgot to do the plug, y'all. I'm sorry. Make sure you follow. There's the ticker there below. I Am Courtney Chandler podcast on Facebook and also on Instagram. All right, now that I got that out the way, we're in the holiday season. So without further ado, we're going to talk about some holiday stuff here. So this episode is titled, I Am Christmas Ready. I Am Christmas Ready. If I was in church, I would tell you to look at your neighbor and tell that, but we ain't in church today. So we're not going to do that. Y'all know I'm churchy. Oh, y'all know I'm real. I can be churchy. Y'all came to the party, so y'all know how I can be. All right, so
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, you know that's that church background, that church mentality. When you look, you turn to your neighbor, and sometimes your neighbor don't talk to you, but that's a whole
Sometimes.
It's like, wake up.
Yeah, your neighbor be leaving you out. Oh man. But first question, I gotta ask you all is, how are you all ready for the holiday? I know it's been a crazy year. It's been a busy year for us in news, especially here in Birmingham. So, just first, are you ready for the holiday? And, what are you looking forward to this holiday? And we'll start with Dave, and then we'll go down to Kristen.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I think we're pretty ready. It seems like the week leading up to Christmas kind of taking forever. I think that's because my job's been busy. For those watching or listening, we're expecting a big blast of cold air just in time for Christmas. So it's not normal for us to get this cold in Birmingham. Chicago, fine, you can deal with it, Minneapolis, but not so much here. So it's got to slow things down a little bit for me. But overall, yeah, we're gearing up. Family's getting ready. Got the tree, all decorated, the house decorated, and just getting ready for that big weekend up here. And before you know it, it'll be New Year's, and then 2023 is here. And it's like, wait a minute. I don't know about you guys, but it's always like there's always this excitement leading up to Christmas. Then it's here. Then it's just like, oh, it's over. And I don't know. That to me, I hate that every year. It's just, I guess, as a kid, we celebrated Christmas. My mom would decorate the house like ridiculous. It's like Christmas, and nook and corner, had it. So I love Christmas, favorite holiday. But yeah, gearing up for it. Hopefully, you guys were good. Santa needs to stop by your home. Gotta be naughty and no naughty. Gotta be just nice out there.
Did I hear you put me on a nice list on yesterday? So I think I did good. I don't know about Kristen. I think I heard Kristen got put on the naughty list for some reason.
Well, she's only because she's behind on some of her Christmas stuff this week, aren't you, Kristen?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not gonna tell you about me then. Kristen, go ahead.
We gave you nice a little too soon. You got nice a little too soon.
Maybe reevaluate that tomorrow morning.
Nah, it's too late. You already gave it to me now, and I gotta be out there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice because Friday when it's cold there, he's gonna be the one stuck outside.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, okay, Christmas. Okay, growing up, Christmas was a big deal. Always had the family around. We decorated, did Christmas cookies, left Christmas cookies for Santa, watched Christmas movies. This year, it's just, I don't know if it's because I am starting the new job and getting, finally getting situated and everything, but I'm excited about it because it's Christmas. I'm going to make Christmas cookies. I'm going to put a wreath on my door next week, like the week of Christmas. Like, wait, no, Christmas is. It's
Sunday.
Days.
Oh, it's over.
It's wet.
Never mind.
You gonna put a wreath on the door?
No,
it'll be a New Year's wreath. It'll be a New Year's wreath.
Okay, yeah. Okay, wow. Okay, so all right, well, that's over. See, I'm just not prepared. But I will take the time to watch some Christmas movies and be with my family. Everybody's here. Everybody's local, so I don't have to travel anywhere. So, I'll go eat some food, go watch some movies, go hang out with my cousins, play some games. I'll take part in all of that. So, yeah,
There
the
you go.
Christmas spirit is always around.
Okay. All right. Just make sure you put your wreath up this weekend.
Yeah, that's not happening. I don't know why I was thinking. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I can put one up. I can put one up tomorrow.
There
Yeah.
you go.
See, I'm glad you came on the show. Now we can remind you because, if you didn't, you would have had that wreath up next week and people be looking at you crazy. Yeah.
It's been a busy December.
It has. It has. It has. And as Dave just said, it's not for us here in Alabama. It's about to be freezing cold. We're not used to this in the state. We're normally. I remember Christmas last year was like 75 degrees, and I was like, "This is awesome."
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
7 degrees.
Yeah, bitter cold. We're talking temperatures below zero. What it'll feel like leading up to Christmas. So yeah, that's not normal for Alabama. But no records, believe it or not, but definitely quite cold. So get ready.
Get ready. Get ready. Yeah, I'm not excited, but I am excited about Christmas. I'm looking forward to
Yes.
it. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so with Christmas coming, there's a couple things that we enjoy doing. And one of those is we like Kristen said just a few minutes ago, we enjoy eating. So the first thing I want to ask you all, and I'm gonna bring this up on the screen, that there it is. All right. So that I don't know if that's how y'all Christmas table look. But what's the favorite Christmas dish that you all I guess look forward to for Christmas?
Christmas cookies. Dessert. Now, for me, my
Yeah.
grandmother used to make this. She calls it a coffee cake. It's kind of like a Danish thing. She's made it for years. My mom made it. Now I make it. It's basically kind of basic breading with a cream cheese filling and some kind of a berry filling, strawberries or blueberries or whatever you want, and kind of braid it up. It looks real pretty, really tasty. I make that every year for Christmas and Easter too. So that's kind of my favorite dish to look forward to each year for the holidays. So I'm looking forward to making that. It's a process, but it's worth it when you taste it.
Yeah, so mine is a dessert too. It's peach cobbler. I love it. Like every woman in my family makes a great peach cobbler. And what's crazy is I guess we just saw people saw the woman before them making it, but there's no official recipe. But everybody knows how to make it, and everybody's is good. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I guess it's just in our blood. We just know how to make peach cobbler.
Well, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's unique that y'all don't have a recipe, but everybody knows how to make it. Like that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think for me, my grandma always makes a red velvet cake for Christmas.
Ooh.
It's so good. It has like nuts in it and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm trying to convince my girlfriend to make her pound cake. She likes to bake. She's like to debate with me about this, but I'm praying that she will make her pound cake at Christmas. That would really be a Christmas. Okay. All right, follow up question. So, Dave, I heard you just talk about what you make. So, I have to ask: are you gonna bring this by the office so we can taste it?
Well, we'll see if I have any left over by Monday morning. If so, then yeah, if you guys like kind of Danish type food, maybe we can make that happen.
All right, Kristen, follow up question for you: every woman in your family knows how to make peach cobbler. Can you make peach cobbler?
You know what? I might make some and bring some into work so I can redeem myself from that naughty list. I might do that. That might be a good way to, sneak in good with Santa Dave and, get off that naughty list.
That was good. All right. Well, hey, we got dessert. I don't know if people from CBS 42, the morning news. I don't know if Lily and the Honor are listening or watching, but possibly desserts coming to the newsroom. Maybe. It may. Big maybe. All right. So, of course, next question we're gonna keep it moving. All right, of course, with Christmas, we always have things that we do, and one of the things that we do is we have a favorite Christmas movie. So I have to ask you guys, what are your 5 favorite Christmas movies? Now, there's a lot of Christmas movies out there, and it's a lot of Christmas movies on this little screen here, this little poster. You don't have to pick from this, but what is your 5 your 5 go to? If you had to pick 5 Christmas movies to watch forever, what would they be? And we'll start with Kristen this time.
Oh, okay. So, like I said, a very underrated, slept on Christmas movie is The Preacher's Wife. And for it to have such a star-studded cast, it had Denzel Washington, Whitney Houston, and Courtney Vaughn. It had some, it had some people in there. That's probably my favorite. Now, when it comes to Christmas movies, it's kind of hard for me because my mom and I, we would either watch the 25 Days of Christmas, the ABC movies, which you don't really ever know the names of those, or we'd watch the Lifetime and Hallmark movies, which you never really know the name of. So that's the movies we grew up. But let's see, I like, of course, like Rudolph. I like that one. I like Home Alone, of course. That's a classic. I know I'm forgetting some. Let's see. I guess those would be like my top favorites. And then there's some that I just, like I said, I can't even remember because they were like nameless Hallmark movies.
You sound like my stepmom. She'll sit here and watch like Lifetime and Hallmark movies.
Oh yeah.
Like, that was a good Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. And I watched the
never know the name of it.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
Never. We'll never know the name of it, and it would be a great movie. Can't recommend it because I don't know the name.
All right, Dave, what about you?
Home Alone's always a good one. That one's I like the old school White Christmas. That one's we used to watch it all the time growing up. Like Frosty and Rudolph are good too. The other one that's it's kind of controversial Christmas movie, but there's always Die Hard. If you're a big fan of that, there's technically a Christmas movie. The one though my wife and I watch all year is called The Holiday, and we watch that one every year together, like a Christmas Eve, and it's just kind of become a tradition, which is kind of cool.
Okay. Die Hard is one that a lot of people don't realize it does happen during Christmas. So it is considered. I would consider it a Christmas movie. It's in that. It does happen during that time. All right. So mine is no particular order. Kristen, you were on track with The Preacher's Wife. That's the movie I watch literally every year for Christmas. Home Alone is always a must for me. I have to watch Home Alone. This Christmas, I actually watched that before I came and got everything loaded up. It's still, I put it on pause. But this Christmas with Chris Brown and Idris Elba, and Lauren London, all them. That's one of my favorite ones. One more that I thought of. Let's see. Yeah, I said Home Alone, Preacher's Wife, this Christmas, For Christmas.
Yes, For Christmases.
And Reese Witherspoon. Oh my God. That's the funniest Christmas movie I have ever seen. It is hilarious. It's very underrated. For Christmases is good. And of course, A Christmas Story. You can't not get your Christmas out. That's a classic. So those would be my go-to. I can watch any Christmas movie. All right. So moving on, we gotta talk about Christmas songs. The Christmas season. So I know y'all have a favorite Christmas tunes or favorite Christmas tunes that you all like to listen to. So what are some of your favorite Christmas tunes that you like to listen to? And we'll start with Dave this time.
Well, for me, it was growing up, the Christmas songs that make me feel most like Christmas is the old school, the Carpenters, if you're familiar with them. So every time I hear them, it just kind of makes me automatically feel like we're in Christmas. And so the whole album, I mean, you can basically memorize it. We've listened to it, way back when. Funny fact, when I first started listening to this as a kid, my parents had it as an 8-track player. For those that have any idea what that is. But obviously now it's all digital. But so when I hear that that really makes me feel like Christmas. But I like the upbeat, the Mannheim Steamroller, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. If you ever seen them in concert, they always put on a great show. And I don't know, to me, it's kind of like that upbeat rock and roll type music to that too. There's always as ones that I look forward to every Christmas. I mean, the traditional ones, White Christmas and Bing Crosby and all those are fantastic too. But those are some of my favorites.
Okay, hey, I like that. I love the orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're always good. Okay, Kristen, what about you?
All right, so my favorite Christmas song of all time is probably This Christmas. I haven't heard a version of it that I don't like, but my favorite is Chris Brown's This Christmas from the movie. That is my favorite version. I love it. He did great. I love the Silent Night rendition that the Temptations did. I like that. Let's see. Destiny's Child back in the day did a Christmas album. They had a song "Doesn't It Feel Like Christmas?" That's a good little upbeat one. Of course, you got to throw "All I Want for Christmas." You got to do that. You just have to. I mean, you don't have to, but it's still going to be there. So you might as well just throw that in there too. And then let's see, one more. I don't know. I used to be a big fan of Jessica Simpson back in the day, and she did some Christmas songs too. So, like, I like when people remix it, but I feel like I think we were talking about this at work, like, people they don't really do it anymore like they used to, like, actually make Christmas albums and redo some Christmas songs. Oh, no, I was listening to a podcast that was saying this. Anyway, they don't really redo them anymore like how they used to. So, we need some new versions of some songs to like. I think that would be a good thing. But yeah, those are some of my favorites.
You was going good until you said, all I want for Christmas." That is my least favorite. I hear that.
I mean, but if it comes on, you're going to sing it though. Like, it's not, if it comes on, you're not just gonna be like. So you have to put it in there.
No,
it comes on the radio. It comes on the radio. When it comes on the radio,
tomorrow morning, Kristen, we're gonna blast it on our phones, so he can just hear it in his head all day long.
I'm gonna put it in your headset on Friday, actually.
Oh, Friday
we'll do that. Friday we'll just put it in there.
That's torture. I'm already out in the cold. You gonna do that to me? Really? That's rude. You could. What is oh God? I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. You could.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You know what I'm going with that. Okay. All right.
But that is a good one. That is a great one. That is a classic.
It is the original one.
The original song is an amazing song.
Yeah.
Will never be able to be done again.
No one can get to that pitch either.
No, it's unique.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So I guess my favorite, Silent Night. You were on something by the Temptations. I probably annoy everybody every time they come on because I have to sing every bit of it, and I have to sing it in every. Let It Snow by Boyz II Men.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I forgot about them. They do have a good Christmas album.
Yeah, they had a really good Christmas album. I like Jingle Bell Rock. Every time it come on, like, I have to sing it. Like, it's something about it. I don't know if I sung it because I sung it in high school. Every time Jingle Bell Rocks come on, like, I get like really excited. So that one, Chestnuts Roasting, that's another one of my favorite. And I don't know if it's really a Christmas song, but I like to listen to it during the Christmas season. It's the Whitney Houston off the Preacher's Wife soundtrack. I love.
Who would imagine it can? Oh, I love the Lord.
Yeah. I love the Lord. That song always like. It's just it's not necessarily a Christmas song, but it gets you into like that spirit.
It gives you in that mood.
And then of course, Kurt Franklin, Now Behold the Lamb. It's so
See,
yeah, you can't go wrong with that one. That's a
that
good
song
Easter.
makes me cry. It makes me cry every time. Every
Well,
time.
we won't play that one
I don't know
again.
what it is. It just makes me cry. Yeah, let's not play
You
that one.
you be crying.
But I love it. I don't know. It just does something to me. I just hear it and I'm just like,
that's
just
how
cry.
that's how that Whitney Houston "I Love the Lord" song off the soundtrack. It don't make me cry necessarily, but it like gives me like chills.
Yeah,
It's how it sounds and the chords and stuff.
yeah.
Give me chills every time
Anything
I.
of
See, I
Whitney's will
love
give
the
you chills.
Yeah,
Whitney exactly. I love the
Hmm
song "The Who Would Imagine a King" from that movie.
that's a good one too. That's a real good
So
one.
my brother in church growing up when I was younger, my brother and I, he played the organ and the piano, never had a music lesson, just really gifted. So he for a
Wow.
Christmas program that we had there, he played it and I sang it and it was like crazy. Like people were crying and like standing up. It was like a big deal.
Oh,
We were so
Wow.
young.
wow.
We were
Do
so
we have video
young,
of
but it was
this
like a
somewhere?
big. You know what? I have a lot of video from when I was younger, so there might be some video. I'll have to
Hmm.
dig that up.
So Kristen, you sing. That's
you
not
know,
past that.
yeah.
Hidden
Yeah.
talent. Hmm
It's
Yeah.
hidden. It's definitely hidden. It's a
You
hidden
It's
tried.
talent.
way hidden.
Hey, you saw how she tried to say
It's
she
hidden.
tried to brush it off. Yeah, I sung. My brother played and I sung. And then she's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were just like,
Uh,
I mean,
I
people
just
like
I
got
sang
up. It
it,
was like
made
a
people
big deal.
cry. Shh, no big
Yeah,
deal.
it's no big deal.
and watch, you probably out here leading whole solos at churches. Like,
Hmm
okay.
One
I
day
hear
okay.
we'll
you
have to
humming
dig
back there in the
into that.
traffic center. She's got this.
Oh,
I get into
okay.
it. I can. I will hum. I will hum.
Hmm
Hmm
Making a joyful noise with the humming. All right. All right. So the last one that we're gonna tackle is Christmas traditions. I can get the graphics to come up. It's tripping on me. There it is. Well, there it is. Christmas traditions. So I know y'all probably got a lot of them. So I mean, this thing we'll have all day. But let's share some of your Christmas traditions that you do. We'll start with Kristen on this. I think we started David on last one. So we'll start with Kristen.
Like I said, Christmas cookies, that's still a thing. Like I'll go to my mom's house and me and my brother will like make Christmas cookies. That's just always been a thing. Um, of course, decorating the tree, putting up the decorations. Um, we usually have a Christmas breakfast at one of my uncle's house. So all the cousins and aunts and uncles, we get together, go over to his house, have Christmas breakfast. And we had one growing up that we got to open one present Christmas Eve. Like my brother and
Oh,
my parents would let us open one present on Christmas Eve. So those are a couple of mine.
I'm jealous because my folks didn't let me. I always wanted to do that. I wanted to open presents. They would never let me open a present on Christmas Eve. We always had to go wait. Like, nah,
Oh,
y'all.
and church on Christmas. Church, either church, the church service. That was always a thing too. I don't even consider that a tradition. That was just it's gonna happen. So
hmm
Right,
we're going.
right.
We're going.
Same, same. All right, Dave. What about you?
Yeah, it's every year. I mentioned it earlier. I make my grandmother's coffee cake Danish type thing. Just kind of remembering her. She's been gone for a while now, and so it's kind of neat. It tastes very good. Everyone loves it, and it's always fun to make. At least for Christmas and Easter as well too. So that's one of the main traditions. The tree, putting that up every year. We do some family traditions. My family's German, and one of the traditions on the Feast of St. Nicholas, or January 6th, is called Belsnickel, where you have one of Santa's elves come in. And what you do is you leave your boot outside the front door and you put your Christmas list on it. And depending if you're good or bad, when Belsnickel comes to take your list to Santa, he'll either leave you a gift or some switches or sticks. So if you're good or you're bad. So it's kind of a neat German tradition that's been going to my family for generations. So we kind of continue that, which is fun. Of course, church, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Usually we try to go the Christmas Eve services instead, kind of celebrating then. And a lot of times what we do is after it's dark, right? So we'll drive through the neighborhood and just look at the Christmas lights because everyone usually always has them on, Christmas Eve night. And then, yeah, that's kind of some of the basic ones we do. Here are a few other ones here and there, watch some movies, things like that. But I'll always enjoy kind of a nice, quiet Christmas and let the chaos ensue on December 26th.
I got you. That's a neat tradition that you talked
Hmm.
about the German tradition. That's pretty cool. Let me ask you this, because when I did that story last week on Christmas services, and I never had heard that they churches doing services at 11 o'clock. So do you and your family, y'all go to the Christmas services at 11 or on Christmas Eve, or when do y'all normally go? 'Cause had never heard that until last week.
Growing up as a kid, we did the midnight mass.
Okay.
So Catholic family, so we'd go. It kind of got moved up to 11 at one point too, but usually it was at midnight. It was great. We were older. It's not as packed. There's no kids there. It's very solemn. It's you have like the kids can't. Part of it's candle lit. At least our church did it that way. It's the Christmas music. You're now really transitioning into Christmas morning. And my mom said when they were little, that's what they used to do. And of course, once when they were at church, Santa would come. So when they got back from church, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, Santa already came. So while they were gone, but yeah, we used to do that. Now most churches don't do that anymore. I don't know why that kind of stopped. I know during COVID, a lot of things changed, but even before then, but that was always fun. I like going to that mass. It was always kind of a neat way to, celebrate Christmas. It was just I don't know, something neat about it, with all the lights. It's dark. It's late. You don't have craziness. Sometimes the earlier Christmas Eve, you got the kids running around and they're all excited and ready for Christmas. But this is kind of like, down low, quiet, haven't done that in years, only because it doesn't exist anymore. And my 7-year-old would not make it. But I think if we can find it when he gets a couple years older, I think that'd be kind of a cool thing to go back to. So, but yeah, you did that story the other day, and a lot of churches were saying that they encourage you just to stay home, and like you guys have said, I've always gone for
All right.
Christmas, but regardless the day of the week it is. So I think that's something important, that we do.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Of course, my tradition, we go to church. Well, let me specify. So when Christmas falls on Sunday, we go to church. My granddad this year surprised us and said, "Yeah, we're not gonna do Christmas. I mean, church on Christmas." And I almost about like passed out of church. Like, wait, what? He's like,
Are
"Well,
you
nobody."
okay?
Yeah, like, are you? Yeah, are you serious? And he's like, "Well, everybody's gonna be gone, so we're just gonna do it the week before." So, okay, that's not really cool. But so I am going to church on Christmas Day, so that's a tradition. But like for my family, we normally get up, uh, and we designate somebody to play Santa. As far as like gift giving. So like one year it'll be like my dad, or it'll be my stepmom, or it'll be me. It's never my sister Gabby because she likes to open up all her gifts before everybody else. So it's never Gabby. So we do that. We get up in the morning, and my grandma usually comes, and we sit around the tree and open gifts and look at each other's gifts, and afterwards we kind of snow or kind of slow and lazy around. Like my dad, the first thing he's gonna do after we get done opening gifts, he's gonna eat a piece of red velvet cake. It's no matter what time in the morning it is. I'm usually I'm usually either gonna go find a basketball game to watch because it's usually coming on around that time. So I'm usually trying to find out who's playing, or I'm going back to sleep because it's super early. And yeah, everybody's chilling around the house until it's time to eat dinner, or it's time for us to go to houses. Now with my girlfriend, we go to different houses. So usually our days are pretty long. We going to house to house to house. So we have a long day of going to different houses, different traditions, and eating a lot of food, but it's fun, and it's very enjoyable experience. I think our favorite is when we go to my grandparents' house because you never know what to expect. It can be it can be real cool when you walk in the door, and then by the time you walk or you get ready to walk out the door, it's at 100. Y'all met my grandparents at the party. The one that's the pastor and the first lady. We they cut up like and I'm like, y'all, like this is. I told them this year. I said we're recording everything. I said we're, we're documenting this because it goes from granddad adopting people. He said I'm a adopt somebody and get them Christmas gifts. It goes to grandma trying on my little sister's shoes, her 9 inch heels, walking around, and I'm like, okay, you fall. I'm
Grandma, like, I
off.
still got it now. Hold on.
Hmm.
Grandma's
You
like, I
what?
still got it. Grandma's like, I got it. Let me put these shoes on. Let me show
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. She was struggling getting up last year too. We had to. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's always good to just to be around family and be around friends and the ones you love. If nothing else, that's I think was the most important thing about it. And of course, remembering our favorite bird. But yeah, those are just some of my little Christmas traditions, and you know I just want to thank y'all for being a part of the show. I when I asked y'all, I was like, man, I really hope that somebody pops on, and y'all was like, yeah, let's do it. So I'm so grateful that you
Yeah.
all, yeah, came on and to be a part of the show. Before we wrap it up, and I get a little closing. Is there anything else y'all would like to add? That's important to me. Anything else you'd like to add before we wrap up this?
No.
I will say that a great Christmas gift that I have received is becoming a part of the CVS 42 family. Like,
Aw.
I have never joined a team like and just immediately meshed. So, the holiday season is all about being grateful for things, and I really am grateful for you guys. So, I want to just let that be known.
Well, I'm thankful for my coworkers, you too, and everyone else too, for that matter. But no, this will be my second Christmas here in Birmingham. I just moved here back beginning of last year, 2021. So, but we love it here. Everyone is great. It's amazing. Everyone's so welcoming and so nice. And I'm so thankful for that. We're able to meet a lot of people, make some new friends quite easily here and quickly too, which is awesome. And so I hope to meet more people over the years and stay here for a long time and have many more Christmases here. Hopefully not as cold though as this year. I'll work on that
If you can work on that one, yeah, yeah, I think
one.
I'm so grateful to be, part of, you all family. I call y'all like my family away from home because I spend more time with you all than I spend with my family, and y'all treat me like family too. So, just thank you for allowing me to be, a part of your team, and it's been so fun. I've been here, I've been back in Birmingham full time for about 7 months, and it's been awesome. I mean, the getting up part, that's still tough. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person. I'm a night person. so, so I transitioned from night side news to morning news. So it's like, woo,
Well,
they
you
getting
you transitioned pretty well because you always have some good energy on camera.
You
So
got the
you're
energy.
doing, yeah.
listen. Y'all pray for a brother because it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to get in that car every morning. So yeah, especially today. Um, I worked out yesterday, so I was sore. I couldn't move, so it took a whole lot more to me to get up. But it's just you know grateful. I'm just grateful to be you know have you guys and to have my family here, to have my girlfriend, and just have friends. It's I know for this year I've lost or I've heard of a lot of people that are kind of close to me and my family we've lost. So for us
Yeah.
to still be here and for us to, still be together. That means a lot because it's like, like literally since December, we either have went to a funeral or heard of a funeral.
Mhm.
So to be together and to
Same.
have you guys, I mean, it really does mean truly a lot. So thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming on. It really means a lot. And thank you all for listening to the I Am Courtney Chandler podcast. Matter of fact, give y'all some give Dave and Kristen applause for getting an extra job. Yay. So we appreciate you all for listening and watching, of course, on YouTube. Hey, remember you can always follow on Facebook and Instagram. I Am Courtney Chandler podcast. And also you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Hey, until then, continue to discover yourself, embrace it, and unlock the potential within. Oh, I still got this up for some reason. I don't know why. I still got this Christmas tradition thing up, and I'm just sitting here and
Well, maybe this is a new Christmas tradition. Maybe.
There you go.
right there it is. And I'm sitting. Most probably like, why you still got that Christmas tradition thing? I like how you spit that. Christmas. All right, but hey, thank y'all so much for joining and watching. Until then, y'all be blessed. Be safe out here. Love y'all. And this is the I Am Courtney